Hi, Molly. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. So, tell me about something that you want to talk about today.
I think one thing I really want to talk about this week is just the idea of working out. It's something I've always struggled with since I came to school. I was a three-sport athlete in high school, so I never really needed to go to the gym or anything like that because I was constantly playing sports. But then I didn't play sports in college, so I had to learn how to enjoy going to the gym, and it is not something I have learned to enjoy. But it's something I know I need to do. I just can't.
Right? It's not something that's exciting at all, but you know it's something that you need to do for your own health purposes.
Yeah, I obviously know I've gained weight since high school. My mother knows, and she tells me a lot. And I don't want to just do it for that reason, but I also want to do it because I know I can be healthier, and I know that will make me feel a lot better if I could get myself to go and things like that. But it's just not, it's something I really struggle with. I just get really bored.
Right, so your health is definitely a priority at this point that you are trying to take into your own hands.
Yeah, because it was always something that was so easy before. Like I said, like in high school, I played volleyball in the fall, I ran track in the winter, and I played softball in the spring. So I was always at practices and things like that. So I was very healthy. I was in shape, and it
very active.
Yeah, I was very active. And then I came to college, and I was a double major, and I couldn't get myself to prioritize being active the way I wanted to. And it just kind of has been a snowball effect, I think, since my freshman year of college until now, where I am working and I'm now in grad school, and I just can't get myself to justify going to the gym when I have 15 assignments due in the next 2 weeks because it's almost finals. So
right, there's not enough hours in the day to fit that one piece in there that's not absolutely mandatory.
Because I can't type my 20 to 40 page research paper while I'm on the treadmill.
Right.
So it's I need to figure out which one is more necessary right now. And because I'm in school is the priority. And I can't prioritize getting myself back on track.
Right. So, it seems like it's kind of like a double-edged sword here. You know that you want to work on your health and you want to improve on your health, and that you need to take it into consideration, but at the same time, you've got a long to-do list that you kind of have to figure out how to balance the two.
Yeah, it's either way, at this point especially, I just consistently feel like either way, no matter what I do, I'm not going to be fully happy, because either I'm sacrificing my health in order to make sure I don't fail out of grad school, or I'm sacrificing grad school to get myself back on track, and I'm sacrificing the quality of my work.
Right.
So
if you were getting ready right now to go to the gym, or you were considering getting ready to go to the gym, what would your feelings be? Right now in the moment?
Honestly, probably a lot of anxiety, just because I'd be getting ready to go and I'd be sitting there essentially trying to talk myself out of it, because I'd be like, well, you have a take-home due, you have 2 10-page papers due, you have this due, and you aren't going to have time to do it because you work all weekend, and things like that, where I would be sitting there really trying to figure out, can I justify going to the gym right now when I have this monumental list of things to do?
So there's a lot of pull to not go.
Yes.
So, based off of the fact that you do have all these other obligations and you need to try to figure out how to balance all of this, I want to run through, what would be the potential consequences of you deciding you're not going to go to the gym?
Well, obviously, we've been saying, my health is a big one. I mean, I'm not terribly unhealthy, and I know we've discussed some pathology class, the whole idea of BMI and whatnot, which I don't really like that concept, but I'm not super unhealthy, but I'm not as healthy as I was. And then off of that, just my self-confidence in general, because in undergrad, all my roommates were size 0s and I was size 8. So as much as I tried not to let it bother me, sometimes it did. And I think if I continue to not go to the gym and my body continues to change because I'm gaining weight and things like that, if it's already something I'm struggling with now, how I don't want to know what it's going to be
right.
like.
You don't want to let it get worse.
Yeah.
What do you think about the impact of not going to the gym on your stress levels?
I think it would add a whole different realm of stress because I have, my academic stress and my stress at work because I'm a manager there, so I have my own responsibilities there. But then adding on to that, the stress of I'm not healthy and I'm not helping myself get healthy. So it'd be like a pyramid of stress that just would make all my hair fall out.
Right.
So
it definitely seems like this might be an avenue that you want to explore and like see if you might be able to work it into your schedule somehow.
Yeah, and I definitely do. I just need to figure out how to get there and be comfortable with whatever decision I make in order to integrate it, because I need to make sure that I can integrate it in a way that is going to allow me to still survive grad school.
You don't want to jeopardize any of your obligations.
Exactly, yeah. I don't want to risk anything else I have going on, whether it be work or school, for this.
Right, exactly. So in terms of, working out, getting fit, what things in the past have you tried? And like, it doesn't necessarily have to be going to the gym, but what have you tried before?
I think definitely I'm best when I am playing sports, and obviously that's not something I'm not a professional volleyball player as much as I wish I was. But other than that, just even having like a class or something to adhere to. In undergrad, I did a once a week like aerobics class for 1 credit, and it was a class, so I had to go. And that definitely helped, like, knowing that there was that, like, immediate consequence, like, if I didn't go, or just, like, having it scheduled to be, like...
Having some sort of formal instruction.
Yeah, so, really like, knowing, like, every Monday from 7 to 7:50 at night, I will be in my aerobics class type of thing.
Okay.
So things like that have tended to work.
Okay, so that structure, that scheduling time frame, very specific, seems to be something
it's more when I kind of have to go on my own volition and on my own choice that I talk myself out of it.
Right, because it's easy to say, let's not worry about it. Let's do the homework that's right next to me.
Let's push it off to another day.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it definitely seems like finding some sort of a class or some sort of a scheduled workout facility might really be beneficial to your goals.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Y up the street, and I've thought about getting a membership, but money's kind of tight right now, so I haven't been able to. But, I mean, Salve's gym, my undergrad's gym, is right up the street, and, like, they sometimes do classes, and I still have my Salve ID, so I could probably go. It's just a matter of, like, finding out when those are and things like that I just have not done.
Right. So, let me know what you think about this. But what are your thoughts on maybe checking into those Salve classes and seeing what they've got and what their policies are on letting you enter? Do you think that's something that you might be feasible?
Yeah, I definitely think it is, especially like once finals are over and everything, and I have winter break to kind of like get my head back on track and not so like bombs are exploding because I'm so stressed out. Like, but I think once I can get a handle back on my life again, like doing that will like immensely help. Right.
Once you've got a second to breathe, check it out, see what's happening, and see what you can maybe become a part of.
Yeah, exactly. I think that would be really helpful.
So it looks like in terms of, kind of a deadline for yourself, you're kind of thinking, within the next 2 or 3 weeks once finals are over, this might be something you could do.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's something I'm going to be able to do right now. Like I said, I think you can tell, like, just with, like, the whole workload and everything, I'm not going to be able to get myself to do it in these next 2 weeks. But, like, after, right around Christmas and everything, I feel like that's something I could definitely, like, start looking into and making be like, this class is this time. This
right, kind of making yourself a schedule of potential classes that you could go to. Well, I definitely think, we're moving in a good direction. You've got your goal of, you want to get healthier, you want to get into some sort of a workout routine.
Yeah.
And, you've got a little more specific of a goal of right around Christmas, give or take, once finals are over, whenever that happens to be, sometime over Christmas break, go in and, kind of explore your options. And so I think, within the next few weeks, once you're able to do that, we should talk more about what options you found and, how we can get you working towards that goal of being healthier. And I think we're working in a good direction.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.